So in 2019, my husband and I like quit our lives. We sold everything. I was declining rapidly. I wasn't doing good at all. I had had 13 surgeries and a hysterectomy when I was 29. I'm 46 now. So I've been in this cycle of endometriosis. What's wrong with me? I now know I actually had stage 4 endometriosis, parasites, mold, and end stages of Lyme. So I've had chronic Lyme for over 30 years, but I didn't know that until 2023. So it's kind of like just continuing to peel the onion, right? So I really wanted to figure out what was wrong with me. My husband and we ended up quitting our lives and kind of getting our affairs in order. When you're this sick, I mean, I used to be 80 hours a week and I worked all the time. I traveled, like I was a very semi-healthy person for as chronically ill as I was still working and doing all the things. But in 2019, I just couldn't do anything anymore. And so we quit everything. We had a piece of recreational property and we went out to our recreational property to build a log home, just the two of us, and to figure out what was wrong with me. So we did that for about a year and a half. We grew mushrooms. We did kind of all the things, but I still wasn't in a space that I should be like where I'm at now. And I was scrolling on TikTok because I had a small TikTok account, like 10,000 followers. I showed them our log home build and I would show them how to grow mushrooms. And I just came across this girl that said she almost unalived herself over worms. And it just stopped me in my tracks. She showed what she took, which is so rare for someone to talk about something and then show a solution. So I went and ordered it, and within 3 days the pain that I had and the symptoms that I was going through were almost non-existent. And I looked in the toilet and I saw roundworm flukes and pinworms, and now I know that I actually had cryptosporidium parvium, which is parvo, which slowly starts to shut down your organs after an extended period of time. So honestly, they say that around 60 million Americans have parasites, but that's only 60 million Americans that have actually been tested with accurate, affordable, available testing. I'm not one of those in that 60 million because my test had to go to Mexico by an independent lab because I couldn't get anyone to test me in the States. And then when I finally did, it was the same stool that I sent to Mexico and they missed parasites and Mexico did not. So I feel like when we do look at those stats, they're a little, they're not correct.
Mhm.
A lot of those things can stem from having a parasite, not just a physical parasite, but in my case, I had physical and I had microscopic. So parasites definition is anything that feeds off a host, and that will include protozoas, which are Giardia, D. fragilis, and crypto. And then you have nematodes, which are physical worms, which are flatworm, tapeworm, roundworm, pinworms. Those are physical worms, in my opinion. So I feel like a lot of people that have chronic illness, IBS, IBD, they're having insomnia. So that's where the definition kind of shifts just a little bit when it comes to understanding a parasite.
Mm.
So you're not always going to see something in your stool,
Right.
even when you cleanse.
Well, that was really helpful.